Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 3rd, I think. If you're coming to this reading not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. Let me just change this chat around. Rob, hello. Thank you for being here. Barb, hello. Dad, hello. Snoopy, hello. Jax, hello. Leo, hello. Welcome. And everybody else, Barb, welcome. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm going to, as always, answer some super chats, and then we're going to get started. Wendy, hello. Thank you for being here. Rob, thank you for the super chat. Rob says, card for the collective. We have the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Wands. I feel like, yeah, I mean, I've been doing the readings for next week, or the readings that will come out for next week, for the week of the 13th or whatever. I don't know, I'm really far ahead right now, but whatever week that is. And all the readings have been kind of like just about manifestation and manifesting things you want or creating things that you want. I really feel like we don't have to put a ton of effort into things right now, actually, which is kind of nice. I feel like we should be more in the mode of allowing things to flow to us, and that's what I feel like this is saying for the collective. So I feel like that's a good option. Rob, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, when will my background checks come back? I would say soon. Knight of Cups is a really good card of speed, so I would say soon. You say these checks won't be an issue, correct? Yeah, I feel like you'll be fine with the Emperor. So yeah, I feel like you'll be fine here. Do you see me starting my job 7, 13, 20, or 27, at least in July? I would definitely say yes. I mean, I feel like it could be any one of those dates. I mean, these are all really good cards. Page of Swords, Lovers, and the Star. So this would definitely be, especially these two cards here. So maybe the 20th or the 27th, whichever day is better here. But I would definitely say definitely yes. So love it. Mira, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, any messages from Spirit this weekend? Nine of Swords, get out of your head. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles says pay attention to the details. And Eight of Pentacles is a card of, like, success. But it's a card of, I'm just getting the word diligence here. So, like, putting work into things that you want to manifest here, basically. You say here, should I ask my divine counterpart to go on a trip away together or wait a bit longer? You have the Eight of Swords. I feel like you could ask them. Eight of Swords is like unnecessary delays. Eight of Swords is being stuck for no reason. So I feel like you could ask them. Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty, happiness, love. So really good. So I feel like you could ask them, Mira. That looks really nice. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. You say, would I be successful in project management? I'd say yes. Six of Cups, definitely a very good card, and a card of success and abundance coming in for you. Also a card of a turnaround. The Six of Cups can represent like a natural gift as well, Brittany. So, it could say that you're just like naturally gifted at doing this. So I would say yes. I like that a lot. Sarah, thank you for the super chat. Cards for the rest of the week. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Slow. I mean, it's slow moving energy right now anyway, just with the astrology, so that doesn't really surprise me. This is like things moving forward, but, the thing that I like about this is it kind of says like you're on your path, Knight of Pentacles is going from point A to point B, so it kind of just says you're like on your path at this time. Queen of Pentacles says you have the resources necessary to achieve something that you want, so I feel like you're achieving things at this time as well, so I like it. That looks good. Tracy Gunner, thank you for the super chat. What can I do to make things better with Winston? Six of Swords here, Tower. This is like rebuilding. The Tower can represent a Tower moment. Tracy, of course, could represent a breakup. Six of Swords, like moving on to calmer shores. But really, this is like working together on the situation. So teamwork is what I feel like saying. Those cards don't really represent teamwork, but I just feel like teamwork for some reason. Between Two Worlds, thank you for the super chat. Will new Taurus and I date in the future? I would say yes. Ace of Wands, definitely a passionate new beginning. Judgment, I feel like this will go very well for you. So I would say yes. I feel like I just feel like saying yes. Ace of Wands, a lot of passion, a lot of desire. Judgment card, like a rebirth in your dating life. So yeah, that looks good. Janie, thank you for the super chat. You say, do you see... It disappeared, Janie. Do you see David contacting me soon and having success going forward? Three Wands, I would say yes, like in the future. Yeah, Queen of Cups is a change in direction in love, and it's passion as well. So I would say yes, and you say, will work go well for the next 2 weeks? Yeah. Magician says you can have whatever you want, Janie. It just says use your powers of manifestation to manifest something in your life. So I would say yes with this card. Lonnie, thank you for the super chat. Next actions my lover will take towards me. You have the Five of Swords here, Four of Cups. This is like a very independent energy. I mean, again, I've talked about this before. Chiron and Aries, I feel like it's pushing everybody to be a little bit more independent, is what I'd say to you. Wheel of Fortune, so this is like a return. So if they are independent, or if they are kind of like stepping back in the relationship in some way, this could be them kind of like coming back, is what I'd say there. Jim Crumsy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say in hermit mode, saving major cash. Yes, Four Swords. So I like that a lot. A card for what's next, the hermit. So I feel like you are staying in hermit mode. This could just say that being in hermit mode right now is a good idea. And you also, the next card was the Justice card as well. I feel like this will bring more balance into your life. So Jim, I feel like this is great. I just keep doing what you're doing. Ms. Anne Marie, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, do you see us coming closer? Yep, definitely. 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles is like a perfect match. So if we're talking about love here, even if we're not talking about love, it doesn't matter with the 10 of Pentacles. So I would just say yes. 10 of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards, like in love, or just any type of relationship. And 3 Cups, celebration, community. So I would say yes, for sure. A studio supporting local artists, thank you so much for the super chat. You say, have a great weekend, you as well. And you say, cards for the weekend. You have the Ace of Cups here, the 7 of Wands, the 4 of Wands. I feel like this is saying, I'm almost getting like, I don't read those, those romance oracle cards or whatever they're called, but, I'm almost getting like, it is safe for you to love, which I think is one of those romance oracle cards. So if you're looking for love, I would definitely open up, especially with the 7 of Wands. It's like surrounded by the Ace of Cups and the 4 of Wands. So I feel like there's a lot of love opportunity for you here, but I feel like it's just saying it's safe for you to love. On top of that, these are just very good cards. I feel like you're very happy, emotions overflowing. 7 of Wands says that it's not too good to be true, so open up. And the 4 of Wands, celebration, happiness, freedom. So that looks really good. Love it. Jalen, thank you for the super chat. You say, what will be the outcome of the test? You have the 5 of Cups here and the 6 of Wands. I would say success. 5 of Cups says get out of your head. 5 of Cups is like worrying too much about the outcome. So I would just focus on success. I feel like you will be successful, plain and simple. Ruby, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Ruby, what the heck? Ruby, say anything in love with Scorpio friend and I. Queen of Swords, 2 closed down. Hangman, I'd say no, this is like delays, So I feel like there's delays here. This doesn't mean it won't change in the future. Yeah, I feel like in the future, maybe you could get more adventurous, just not right now, is what I feel like that Hangman is saying. Sandrine, thank you for the super chat. Message for the weekend. You have the King of Wands here and the Knight of Swords. I feel like this is like opening up to fun. King of Wands is like doing something that you want to do, and I feel like that would be great. I mean, I feel like for most people, that's probably a good idea right now, is like doing things that bring fulfillment in for you, not for other people. So, that means like doing things on your own, doing things that you enjoy, doing things that make you more independent or whatever. And the Knight of Swords is charging forward towards success. So, love it. Georgia, thank you for the super chat. You say, is there anything new coming for me job-wise? Could be a new boss, for sure. King of Swords, so I like that. The Sun. Whatever you want, basically. So, whatever you want. But could be a new job, for sure. Cam, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. To have the talk with Kay or not. You have the Strength card. I would be patient is what I would say to you here. I feel like saying with this 7 of Cups that certain things, I feel like going like this. I feel like certain things have to fall into place before you can make this work. So I feel like certain things need to fall into place with this card before things kind of really get going with that 7 of Cups is what I would say to you. Wendy, thank you for the super chat. Any messages that I need to know? You have the Page of Cups, Wendy, and the Queen of Wands. I feel like you're very attractive at this time. So if you're if you are looking for love, this could be love coming in for you. This could also just be an opportunity. I always say with the Page of Cups to not allow, to make sure that you don't allow an opportunity to escape. This could be in business, it could be in work, it could be in any area of your life. So I feel like you need to kind of make sure you don't lose out on an opportunity is what I'd say to you. Coco, I'm assuming that you're Nicole. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. You say, can you give me a general card reading, what to expect in the next couple of months? You have the Four of Pentacles in the world. This is like finding your place is what I feel like saying. So that could be pretty major for you. This could be you finding your place in the world. It could be you finding like a certain level of independence in the world as well. It could be you kind of working towards something as well. But I feel like there's more stability. I also feel like you're kind of leveling up with this world card here. Yeah, I feel like you need to be patient. I mean, I don't know, the rest of the year is very slow. So, like until November, which might as well be the entire year. So, that's what I'd say about that. But yeah, I feel like things are actually going pretty well for you. Wendy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will Jess and I talk the month of July? Six of Pentacles, probably not as much as you want, but I would say yes, actually. But I would just like take your time and all that other stuff. JC, thank you for the super chat, as always. Really appreciate it. JC, let me find this. Random rant for me, please. You have the Eight of Cups and the Three of Swords. Walk away from things that no longer serve you. I feel like this is you being cold as ice, like in a good way, just like cutting things out. I feel like you're just getting straight to the point in like multiple areas of your life, and I feel like that's a very good idea for you, JC. And teamwork, JC, you always get these cards of teamwork. Well, not always, but every once in a while. I know I've definitely pulled these teamwork cards for Capricorn in general, so I feel like teamwork or opening up to working on a team in work, business, love, money, spirituality, wherever, I feel like that would be a really good idea for you. Lonnie, thank you for the super chat. You say, do you see us growing into something more? I would say Ten of Wands like a burden. I feel like it's possible. I would just be careful of a toxic situation. I'm getting like obsession. I don't think this is a bad thing, by the way. I feel like it's just saying like, don't let this turn into an obsession. As long as you do that, I feel like you'll be fine. So that's what I'd say to you. But Two of Cups, love. So that looks really good. Harmony, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, let go or hold on. You have this is like a head over heart decision here with the Two of Swords. Two of Swords says like, what is the fear? You know what I mean? It's like Two of Swords is an emotional card. It's been coming up quite a bit recently in the readings, and I really don't have like a good answer for that, Harmony, but the Two of Swords says it's your choice. The Eight of Wands is like a conclusion. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, this could be letting go. Five of Pentacles is like feeling left out in the cold, really, is what I'd say to you. Katie Bow, thank you for the super chat. What will W's next actions be towards me? This is like no action for right now, is what I would say to you. King of Cups, yeah, like this here is no action with the High Priestess. King of Cups could be a love offer in the future, so I'd just say just not right now. Olivia, thank you for the super chat. You say here, when is Leo coming back and contacting me? You have the Fool, the Empress. I feel like there's still attraction here, Olivia, but I feel like you should take the leap of faith with the Fool card. So it's kind of like saying, that to get them to come back faster, you could contact them. I would wait a little while because of the retrograde, but I feel like there's still attraction here, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, Seven of Swords, let go of your fears, Olivia. I feel like you need to be patient. Lanice, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, a card for July, please. Page of Pentacles, good news coming in for you. Two Wands. It's like you taking the lead at this time. So I feel like you're kind of like taking the lead in your life. I feel like this could be you finding a certain level of like passion is the word that's popping into my head. So maybe you're finding something to be passionate about, or it's like you're finding something that you want to invest your time, effort, and energy into. I feel like this is good. This is just something new coming in July. So I love that. I feel like that's very good for you. Sandrine, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, should I postpone my flight till October? I mean, I feel like you could if you wanted to. 2021 is a much better year. And so, I mean, if you want to, I would say yes. But, I mean, the chariot is travel. So I really don't think there's necessarily a need to, is what I would say to you there. All right. Hey, it's time to get started. So let's get this show on the road here, people. And Tonight, I think I'm going to use the 7th Sphere Lenormand because why not? And I'm also going to be using the Radiant Rider Waite also because why not? So let's do it. And Aries, let's see what we have going on for you Aries people. And Aries. Aries, this Lenormand deck's already shuffled, but I'm going to give it a couple more shuffles here. Actually, we're going to do it backwards tonight, because why not? So, Aries. Let's see here. Aries, you have the King of Swords coming up first here. I'm just getting like expertise or an expert in your life. So the King of Swords to me, every like once in a while, can just represent an expert or someone who knows more than you. To me, it's a card of someone who can solve your problems or any problems that you're dealing with very, very quickly as well. So, you know, could represent like a lawyer in a legal matter, could represent a doctor, could represent anything. So if you're having any issues at all, this card just says find an expert. They will solve your problems very, very quickly. So I do like to see that. Next, you have the ship here, Aries. The ship is the Ten of Spades in the playing card reading system. And the ship kind of represents moving on to something new or traveling or just moving in general. It's like a boat on the ocean, Aries. And so it can just represent travel or traveling or moving in some way with the Ten of Spades. So I feel like some of you could be doing any one of those things. I'm getting like a change in job or change in business. I feel like you feel like this is too good to be true, Aries. I feel like it's not. So if you are getting offered like a new job, or if you're feeling like I feel like some of you almost feel like you have to take some sort of risk, I feel like it would be a great idea with this card. This could be one of those things where it's like maybe you have an established position in work or business, and it's like maybe you feel like you have to leave that established position to go get something else, but maybe it feels like a risk. And I feel like it is, but I feel like it'd be like a good risk. For others, this could just be a move. So I feel like some of you could just be moving. Next, you have the Queen of Clubs. I feel like this is your fear for some reason. The Queen of Clubs is called the Snake, and it is a card of seduction. It is a card of being seduced into something here. So I feel like some of you definitely, make sure that things aren't like too good to be true. But at the same time, I feel like it's more of a fear is what's popping into my head with this card. So I feel like some of you could be fearing whether or not something is like too good to be true with this Snake card. So I just feel like you have to let go of the fears here. For others, I feel like this could be kind of like one of those things where you have tasted like too much of something here. It's like for some of you, this is such a weird message, Aries. I'm not going to lie, but I feel like some of you, it's like you could be going back to something from the past here. I don't necessarily feel like this is love. It could be, but it's like I feel like it's not what you thought it was now. Like I feel like things have changed. So for some of you, this could be in work. For some of you, I just like get just like... I just see like I see an adult sitting on a tricycle, Aries. It's like, I feel like when you're an adult, tricycles, like a little kid tricycle, it's not as fun anymore. And that's what's popping into my head. That is such a weird message, Aries, but that's what I'm getting. So I feel like for some of you, it's like just something isn't as fun as it used to be. So I feel like you are almost losing your taste for something. In a lot of ways, that's such a weird message, like I said, but I feel like you're maturing, and I feel like this is a good thing. So love it. Thank you, Aries. Taurus, let's see here, Taurus, what we have going on for you. Taurus, you have the Fool. Of course you do. I feel like it's time for you to take a leap of faith here, Taurus, towards something that you want. I feel like you're more like over prepared for something. I always say the Fool to me can represent like over preparation or, kind of like being too prepared for something in your life. So I feel like you need to take some sort of leap of faith here. I feel like something's like getting your attention as well. Like I feel in a lot of ways that there's something like very exciting coming in for you. I feel like this could be happening over like the next 6 months or so, Taurus. So I would keep your eyes open. I mean, the only message that's popping into my head with this card, Taurus, is that if something excites you, I feel like it's the right answer. So, this doesn't really feel like love to me. This feels like work or business again. So I feel like for some of you, or just like an idea that you have, maybe it's something you want to do. And I just feel like saying if something excites you, move towards it with this card. I feel like it's just saying move towards what excites you, plain and simple. And this could be over the next like 6 months or so. The reason I say 6 months or so is because you have this Eight of Spades. This card is called the Garden, and this card can just represent like a vacation or being on vacation or taking some time for yourself. So I feel like some of you just need some recovery time right now with this Eight of Spades. This is also a card of like a harvest. it's kind of like weird because some people who read Lenormand, again, read this card as a harvest. To me, it's just a card of relaxing. To me, it's just a card of like a vacation, taking a break. So I feel like some of you need a vacation. But what I would say is that your next card is the Ten of Pentacles, or the Ten of Diamonds, I mean. The Ten of Diamonds is a card called the Book. And this is a card that can represent a harvest or more money coming in for you. To me, the Book is a card of education, and it represents learning. And it kind of represents hidden or secret knowledge as well. It can represent that. And it's kind of like a card of needing to do some research, needing to learn about things. I feel like I say this to you all the time. I mean, really, honestly, I probably say it to all Earth signs. I feel like for Earth, because of all the Capricorn energy, it's just like the more you learn, the more you earn. So anything you're learning about, earning about, I feel like there's probably more earnings coming in there. I'm also getting like, I feel like some of you could be learning about a person in love, but it's like I feel like you feel like there's more than meets the eye. Like, so I feel like you could be meeting someone who's like a little bit mysterious, a little bit, maybe they're like a little bit independent, but I feel like there's something there. So if you're looking for love, I would just say do your research, but love it. Thank you, Taurus. Gemini, let's see here, Gemini people, what's going on for you? Gemini, you have the Eight of Pentacles here. Working, I feel like you're really focused on money at this time with the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, I feel like some of you could be kind of like revisiting things in your head as well. I feel like this came up in your weekly reading as well, which is kind of weird, but for like last week, basically. But I feel like this is saying that you could be kind of like going over the details in some sort of situation. I feel like you could be trying to make a decision here with these cards that you have here. And I feel like you're kind of like, it's almost like you're weighing your options here. Even the Eight of Pentacles is not a card of weighing your options. Yes, I understand that, but that's what's popping into my head. So that's what I'd say there. But I feel like you're kind of like looking at something that you've put a lot of work into. I feel like the reason I feel like this is popping into my head as weighing your options, Gemini, is because I feel like you have invested a lot of time, effort, and energy into one of multiple situations. Could be love, could be business, could be anything. And I feel like you're trying to decide, like, what do I want to commit to? What do I want to give up on? What do I want to move towards? You have the Six of Diamonds here. You also have the Six of Hearts as well. And so 2 sixes, love it. That to me says you're on the right path. You're moving in the right direction. The Six of Diamonds is a card of success, luck, and abundance. I also feel like something could feel more lucky to you. So, in a lot of ways, if you're trying to pick between multiple opportunities, I would pick the lucky opportunity here, Gemini. I also feel like this could be like literally, this card represents a 4-leaf clover, and kind of it's called the clover, and it can just represent something that really stands out to you. So if you're trying to pick between two people, I feel like one person's a dud, and I feel like the other one's a 4-leaf clover. Like very lucky, very successful, all those things. So I feel like you need to pick the lucky, successful person here, not the dud. Like I said, not the 2-leaf clover, right? For others, this can be you needing to be more bold and assertive at this time. This is a card of imposter syndrome and feeling like you're not good enough for something. And I feel like you need to realize that. I feel like something is out of your control here, Gemini, is what I feel like saying to you. This card is called the Star, the Six of Hearts. So I feel like something is written in the stars is what's popping into my head. I feel like for some of you Gemini people, it's like something is out of your control. It's like the universe is controlling it. So I feel like some of you are being guided towards something. Probably something you've put a lot of work into. So again, it could be a relationship. It could also be yourself. You could be putting a lot of work into yourself, and I feel like this Eight of Pentacles is saying that maybe you're seeing results with that Six of Diamonds. That Six of Diamonds with the Eight of Pentacles is kind of like saying you are ready to stand out with the Star card. So I feel like for some of you, it's just like you're just ready to stand out in the world. Maybe you're ready to get attention. Maybe you're ready for success in some way. This card to me also represents obstacles being removed from your life. So in a lot of ways, this card can represent that you need to kind of try something again. The Six of Hearts is like a turnaround. It says try again on something in your life. So love it. Thank you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. Let's see here, Cancer. Cancer, you have the Page of Wands here. I feel like this could be an adventure for some of you. So I feel like some of you could be going on an adventure with the Page of Wands, and I feel like that would just be a good idea for you. I feel like this is saying like be more open to fun as well. I feel like there could be a lot of opportunities for you to go out and have fun. I feel like you could have a lot of opportunities to get out there and socialize and all that other stuff. And I feel like that's like exactly what you need with this card. So I would do it. Next, you have the Eight of Hearts here. The Eight of Hearts is called the Moon. It's not like the moon in the tarot. The Eight of Hearts in the Lenormand can represent a gift from the universe. So it could be some sort of gift from the universe. Could be love. Doesn't have to be with the Eight of Hearts. Could be any gift. It's also a card of manifestation, and it kind of like says that there are certain things that maybe you desire, that you want in your life, and you need to manifest these things here on Earth. So the Eight of Hearts says you need to use your powers of manifestation to get something you want. So I feel like you need to use your powers of manifestation to get something you want here, Cancer. And you have the Seven of Hearts here. This is called the Tree. This card can represent like going back to your roots or revisiting your roots, like going back home, or maybe you're going back to something from the past. But this could also represent, with the Eight of Hearts here, this could represent needing to kind of ground something in reality, needing to manifest something here on Earth. The moon is up here. This tree is something grounded down here. So I feel like for some of you, this is like needing to manifest something or needing to ground something in reality. And I feel like that's where success will come for you here, Cancer. These are both really good cards for love as well. And you have the Page of Wands also again here, Cancer. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be like a significant love relationship. I feel like it could be any sign. It's showing up as fire, but I just feel like it's talking about the fact that I feel like it's someone who's very fun, who's very entertaining, who wants to have fun with you, who's like very friendly as well. So I feel like this could just be just a good person, plain and simple, coming in for you. So love it. That looks really good. Thank you, Cancer. Leo, let's see here, Leo. What is going on for you? Leo, you have the Ace of Pentacles here. Your reading is really nice. This could definitely be money or success coming in for you here, Leo. This could also just be an offer. You have this card, and you have the Jack of Hearts as well, which is called the Heart. And normally this represents like a love offer, but it could be any type of offer really coming in for you. It could just represent something that makes you very happy, Leo. So I feel like if whatever type of offer you're waiting for, it could be a job offer, business offer, could be a love offer. I feel like there's some sort of offer coming in for you with this card. Next, you have the Key. The Key is the Eight of Diamonds in the playing card reading system, and the Key kind of says that you hold the keys necessary to be very successful at this time. So the Key says you need to kind of like use your keys, use your skills, your talents, gifts, and abilities to open doors in your life. So a lot of you could have been doing a lot of learning, or you have done a lot of learning maybe over the past many years, and it's like kind of saying now is the time for you to use this knowledge. For others, the Key also represents material success on the horizon, so just like money coming in the future. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be more money coming in the future. I do feel like this is saying you're being more like careful in love for some reason. Probably because again, this is a card of, this is a card of diligence, and it's a card of just like paying attention to the details. And you also have the Jack of Hearts here as well. So this card is called the Heart, and it represents love coming in for you here, Leo. And it could represent a love offer coming in for you here as well. I feel like some of you, this is just saying like, pay attention to the details in love. I don't think it means, I don't think it's really meaning anything at all here, Leo. I feel like it's just saying like, pay attention to the details in love and everything will be fine. I do feel like this could be a love offer coming in for you. So I really like to see that. For others, I feel like someone like has your heart. So I feel like this could be like a very significant relationship for some of you. Could be any sign. Again, this card just represents like a general admirer. So if you're looking for love, this could just be love coming in for you. But that's that. Love it. Thank you, Leo. Virgo. Let's see here, Virgo. Virgo, you have the Wheel of Fortune here. So I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is a card of luck, of course. So I feel like there could be a lot of luck coming in for you here. I also feel like this could be talking about cycles in your life. And, the Wheel of Fortune can represent certain cycles in your life. But really, it's a card of your destiny. It's a card of your path in life. Just based off the cards here, I feel like some of you are getting a second chance at your destiny in life. I don't think this has to do with love necessarily. I would say this is like literally your path. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you're getting a second chance to maybe go back to something or to do something that you've done in the past, or that you've thought about doing. Like maybe you've wanted to travel to a certain location. I feel like you could be moving or traveling to that location. Maybe you've wanted to start a business or get a certain job. I feel like you're just getting that type of second chance with this card here. You do have the Anima card. This is the normally called the woman or the lady. This card, and it can just represent kind of like the divine feminine. So I feel like for some of you, you could be very attracted at this time. You could be attracting love into your life as well with this card. This card kind of represents, I used to call this card the forest fire, Virgo, because it's not an accurate, well, I mean, to me it's accurate, but really it just kind of represents everything burning down in your life, almost like having a tower moment, but it kind of represents after that. It represents the rebuilding of your life. You know, after a forest fire, the forest always grows back like 20 times stronger, so, or like 1,000 times stronger, right? All the nutrients are returned to the soil. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you've had some maybe forest fire moments in your life, but now you're like in this rebuilding period with this card. And you have the child. It's almost like you are like returning to a childlike energy. It's like you are returning to a time where you can be maybe more curious, where maybe you can be more insightful, maybe where you can look more into things or do more research or learn more. So I feel like this is kind of just talking about your curiosity. Maybe you're more in like an exploratory time in your life where you're exploring more and trying new things. And I feel like that's exactly what you should be doing. I feel like it's going to lead you to your destiny with this card. So Virgo, love it. That looks amazing, Virgo. Thank you, Virgo. Libra, let's see here. Libra, what is going on for you? Libra, you have the star here, so definitely a lot of attention coming in for you, Libra. You have the star, you have the sun in the ring. Insane. So you always get these cards of attention, Libra. I feel like whatever it is that you want, I feel like you need to get as much attention as you possibly can. The star is like a card of like shining your inner light. So I feel like for a lot of you, you need to shine your inner light with this star card. It's like there's something inside of you that is special. There's something inside of you that could lead to a lot of success with this card. I also feel like there's like a lot of hope in a that you are getting in a situation. Could be a love situation, could be involving marriage for some of you here, Libra. But I feel like there's like a lot of hope coming in for you with this card. Next, you have the sun card. So, like I said, tons of attention. The sun shines on you, Libra, when this card shows up in your reading. So I feel like you could be getting a lot of attention with the sun. It's also like a card of standing out. So I feel like you could be kind of really standing out with this card. And I'm also getting good news as well here, Libra. So I feel like some of you could just be getting good news with this card. On top of that, you have the ring. And both of these are two aces. So love it. Major new beginnings for you, Libra. But the ring can represent marriage. The ring is a card that can represent engagement. The sun also can represent engagement. It's not really a card of engagement, but it is a card of marriage. So I do feel like some of you, if you're not already married, or if you're not already getting married, this could be like you meeting someone that you will marry in the future. Could be you finding someone to commit to. Could be like any of that. So I feel like you're kind of like finding something to commit to here. The ring also kind of represents things coming full circle in your life. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be like things coming full circle for you. Both these cards also represent a ton of abundance to me. The ring is like the most abundant card in the Lenormand, and the sun is just like a card of happiness and abundance. So I feel like there's a lot of happiness and abundance coming in for you here, Libra. Love it, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Let's see here, Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Ten of Wands here, so I feel like you need to kind of release some sort of burden in your life with the Ten of Wands. I feel like you've been carrying heavy weight for too long. I say that because of this Queen of Diamonds here. The Queen of Diamonds is like saying you have a choice whether or not you carry this burden or not. Like the choice is yours. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you need to decide whether or not you are going to continue to carry this burden right here. Right here. So this could be like responsibilities or, things that basically other people are placing upon you. So I feel like you need to kind of like release some burdens here. There's like a village here Scorpio, and I feel like you're coming to the end of the journey. So, like, if you've been carrying a lot of burdens or carrying a heavy weight in your life, I feel like you're kind of releasing it. Next, you have the Queen of Diamonds. This card is called the Crossroads, and it just represents having a choice to make. So I always say with the Crossroads, pick the new path or pick the newer path as well. The Queen of Diamonds, Scorpio, can come up. Like sometimes maybe you're trying to pick between two people, but it's like maybe one of the people is newer than the other one. So pick the new person with this card if you're picking between two people. Definitely popping into my head. For others, just a card of resourcefulness. So I feel like you're very resourceful at this time. And you have the bouquet as well. Really, I've been saying this all year to like water signs. Because of Neptune and Pisces, Neptune and Pisces can make us very unsure of things in our lives, and we could be wanting answers. It's like maybe we're in a relationship and it's like we want to know that that person is going to commit to us, but it's like we can't really know with Neptune and Pisces. Neptune and Pisces doesn't really allow us to see. It's like Neptune and Pisces is here to kind of teach us to trust, and it's also here to teach us to outgrow our like where we came from, in a lot of ways. So we could be, maybe, for example, what the hell am I talking about, Scorpio, right? That's the real question. What I'm talking about is, it's like maybe we are used to a certain type of relationship because of the way we are raised, right? But it's like maybe there's a new, better type of relationship coming in. But it's like sometimes we get stuck in like sticking to relationships that we stay in because it's like how we were raised, like as children, right? A lot of people like date their parents, right? Which is weird, but whatever. So I feel like this is saying that it's like there's an element of you needing to kind of fly by the seat of your pants, and that's not what the Queen of Spades represents, but I read intuitively. So for all people who love to correct my my card meanings, feel free to watch people who regurgitate card meanings. That's not what I do. But what I would say here, Scorpio, is that I feel like you're kind of flying by the seat of your pants, jumping into darkness with this card. So love it. Thank you, Scorpio. Sagittarius. Hold on one second. Because of Sandy Rose, I'm going to shuffle this Lenormand deck real quick. So let's do that. But thank you, everybody, so much for being here. 227 people. You are all insane. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to drop a like on this video. Also, all the weekly readings are up on the channel, so make sure to check those out as well. But Sagittarius, let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius, you have the Eight of Wands here. So this is a card of communication. I feel like there could be like good news or a communication coming in for you here, Sagittarius. What's really weird, you also have the Eight of Clubs, which is called the Mountain in the Lenormand. And the Eight of Clubs can represent confusion, but really it's also a card of taking the road less traveled, or it can be a card of travel, and the Eight of Wands can also be a card of travel. So I feel like some of you could be like traveling, moving, going places, pretty much all that with this card. Next, you have the Eight of Clubs again. This card is called the Mountain. And it's kind of like a card that can represent confusion or not being sure what to do in your life. You have the Garden here as well, Sagittarius. That Garden kind of says like maybe it's time for a break. Maybe it's time, if you're confused about something, to take a step back. Maybe you need some time for yourself. Again, I've been talking about this a lot. Chiron and Aries, right? Chiron and Aries makes us all want to be more independent, but it's for a pretty good reason. It's so that we can recharge our batteries. So maybe we can find our own inner guidance, or so that maybe we can come to our own inner conclusions about things in our lives. So I feel like for some of you, like sorry about the sirens, but maybe some of you are looking for some inner answers, and I feel like you need to take some time for that. You also have the Eight of Spades here. So again, Eight of Spades, called the Garden. It can represent needing to take a break, needing to take some time for yourself here, Sagittarius. So I feel like that would be a great idea for you, just taking some time for yourself. For some of you, I'm getting like a talk with someone here is what I'm feeling, Sagittarius. Like I feel like some of you maybe need to have, I'm almost getting like a heart-to-heart type of situation here. I don't really feel like this has to be just love, Sagittarius. I feel like it could be a family member or something like that, but I feel like some of you are kind of like having a heart-to-heart with someone with this card, definitely popping into my head. You have a lot of stuff about communication. The Eight of Wands, communication. and success as well. So that's what I would say to you here. I'm also getting moving as well, but maybe not right now. Like, I feel like if you're moving, it's like you're planning to move in the future or something like that here, Sagittarius. But that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. So thank you, Sag. Capricorn. Let's see here, Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Six of Spades. I just feel like improvements for you here, Capricorn. So I feel like you could be making a lot of improvements, or things could just be improving for you in your life in general here, Capricorn. So I definitely like to see that. I feel for others, it's just like the rite of passage that you've been going through for the past many years. So I feel like for a lot of you Capricorn people, it's like you've just been going through a lot of difficulties and challenges. The good news is you have the Ten of Diamonds, so definitely success coming in for you here. I feel like you've learned a lot. Again, this is a card of like learning, and so to me the Ten of Diamonds it's a card called the Book, represents learning, and it can also represent kind of like hidden information. It can represent digging into something as well. I always say it's a card of hidden or secret knowledge. Normally the book is closed on this card, and so it kind of but it's not really hidden. It's just like information that we have to look for. So it kind of says like that we need to look for information. It's really funny, Capricorn, because like I remember like when I first started doing these nightly readings, or when I first started doing these daily readings, it's been almost 2 years. I think it's like 2 years in August, which is, I can't believe it. It's crazy. But I've almost been doing this for 2 years straight. And I remember saying like a long time ago when I first started going live nightly that, I felt like, it doesn't really matter what situation we're in, because of all the Capricorn energy, we need to learn as much as we possibly can. And it's like one of those things where we will probably be shown like areas in our life where our knowledge is lacking. So it's like if we're having a hard time in relationships, it's like we need to learn about relationships. We need to brush up on things. It's a little bit more complex than that, because it's like, because of like Neptune and Pisces as well, and some other and Chiron and Aries, like I've been talking about, it could be one of those things where it's like maybe we keep having problems in a relationship, or we keep going through a breakup, but it's not really that we need to learn something. Like maybe what we need to learn is it's like maybe there's something specific, like maybe there's a specific weakness, but it's not going to be immediately obvious with the book. So it's like we kind of have to do some soul searching with this card. And next you have the Seven of Hearts. So I feel like for some of you, that you are committing to something new with this Seven of Hearts. This is a card of commitment. It's a card called the Tree, and it can represent your family tree, like, can represent visiting with family, spending time with family, going back to your family, pretty much all that other stuff. But it's also a card of like a commitment, and I feel like for some of you, this is just saying that you're kind of like making a commitment to yourself, and I feel like that's a great idea for you, Capricorn. So I feel like you need to commit to yourself here. For some reason, I feel like that book card is saying that there are things that you know about yourself, or that you need to learn about yourself, or maybe you just need to, invest more time in yourself. And I feel like that would be a good idea. So love it. Thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius. Let's see here, Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is you, and I feel like it could be you needing to open up a little bit here. So again, if you're looking for love, I would open up with the Queen of Swords, as I always say. I feel like you're being very direct and authoritative, though. I mean, to me, this is not a bad card by any means. To me, it's a card of being very direct, and to me, it's the step before authority. It says, like, you are taking authority in your life. So I feel like some of you kind of just are taking authority in your life. Maybe you're, like, cleaning things up in your life is kind of like what's popping into my head with this card here, Aquarius. Next, you have the Key, so love it. Again, weird, because I think Leo, your opposite sign, also had the Key tonight. But the Eight of Pentacles, or the Eight of Diamonds, can represent, it just basically says you have the keys necessary to open the doors that you want. I feel like saying you feel like something is just not possible, but I feel like it is, Aquarius. I feel like you can literally have whatever you want. I feel like you just need to open up to the possibilities here, Aquarius. You have the Queen of Diamonds. It's like saying you have a choice at this time. You have the option whether or not you kind of like open up to something or not. And I feel like you need to do it here. And this could be after like some sort of separation, or after cutting something out of your life here. So I feel like some of you, it's like you could be making a choice here to cut something out with this card. Queen of Diamonds, as always, says, usually to me, it says pick the new path. But, again, I feel like you see something is not possible. For a lot of you, this definitely could be financial. The Scythe here, the Jack of of Diamonds can represent fears about money or fears about your finances. So I feel like for some of you that you could be having fears financially, but I feel like you need to let those fears go. Eight of Diamonds, material success on the horizon. The Queen of Diamonds is like something new that you have been working on. So I feel like there's a lot of success for you here, Aquarius, but I feel like you need to kind of like get moving here. This could tie into other things as well. Like maybe you feel like your finances are affecting your relationships, like business relationships, love relationships, pretty much everything. And I feel like this is saying you need to like open up to the possibilities, because I feel like once you become open, it's like then everything will happen for you. I feel like things are falling into place really for you, Aquarius, but it's like you have to make the choice. Eight of Diamonds is like needing to be diligent, needing to make things happen. So that's that, Aquarius. Thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Let's see here. What do we have for you, Pisces? Pisces, you have the King of Cups here. I feel like some of you, this could be you being worried about something. I feel like you had the Nine of Spades last night or something like that. Yeah, definitely you being worried or you being worried about love or something like that. Nine of Spades is kind of like, being in a nightmare, waking up and being stuck in a nightmare here. I feel like you're trying to put on a brave face with this King of Cups here, but I feel like you need to be more in control of your emotions. I feel like saying don't miss out on something, Pisces, with this Page of Cups. The Page of Cups to me can represent this fish escaping. It could be love, but just for like the past months, Pisces, I would really say that's probably an opportunity more or less, because I feel like there are just like a lot of financial opportunities for you, Pisces, that you could be missing out on. And like I feel like you need to jump on, like I feel like you need to like put all your energy into something that's probably financial. I just get more like financial. It could be love, but you know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like you're keeping yourself stuck here, Pisces. So I feel like you need to like set yourself free in a lot of ways, and I feel like you need to make kind of like a choice here to commit to something. Again, probably outside of love. Could be love for some of you, but probably outside of love. This is probably like a business opportunity or something like that. I don't know. Your money is so good, Pisces. I don't know how else to say it. Pisces, what I will tell you is that your astrology from now to the end of the year is like pretty good. As far as everybody else is concerned. So Pisces kind of have it. I don't want to say Pisces have it a little bit easier, because it's still going to be probably a pain in the ass, Pisces, but probably a little bit easier than everybody else. So I feel like now is the time to commit to something that could be very successful for you financially, especially. Again, could be love, could be a love offer as well. You do have the Rider here. This is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups can represent a wish or wish fulfillment here, Pisces. So, yeah, and you have the Seven of Diamonds. I feel like you need to trust your intuition in love here, Pisces. The Seven of Diamonds is called the Birds. Freaking crazy, Pisces, because I did your weekly reading for your weekly reading came out today, and it was all about birds. No joke. I was talking about birds the entire time. I mean, really, you probably don't even need to go watch your weekly reading for next week, because basically what I said is birds the entire time. So I feel like a lot of you could be receiving a lot of messages, or I feel like you need to trust your intuition here with that birds card. This could also be messages in love, so some of you could be receiving messages or delivering messages in love. I feel like you will get something you wish for here, Pisces. The Rider is kind of like a knight in shining armor, or it can be like someone sweeping you off your feet in love. So if you're looking for love, definitely a pretty good love reading for you as well. And you have the Ace of Clubs here, marriage. So I do feel like some of you could be getting married at this time, or you could already be married with the Ace of Clubs. The Ace of Clubs is a card of like engagement. This is my favorite card in the deck as well, Pisces. Yeah, Queen of Spades. This is like, this card's called the Bouquet. I feel like this could be a gift coming in for you here, Pisces. So some of you could be getting a gift. Some of you could be getting an engagement ring here, Pisces. For others, this could just be abundance. Like I said, I feel that there's just a lot of abundance for you, Pisces, financially. I feel like you need to believe it. The Ace of Clubs could also represent building a following, like on YouTube or something like that. Could also represent building like a group of people around you as well. So definitely a lot of support. This Queen of Spades, like I feel like for some of you, this could be you also making an offer on something or selling something. I don't know, I get something about selling something. I don't know, maybe you're trying to sell yourself. I'm not saying you're going to be selling yourself on the street corner or anything like that here, Pisces, but I feel like maybe you're trying to like convince people of something. We're always trying to get something out here, right? Yeah, definitely could be in love, Pisces. Animus card, your divine masculine, whatever you want to call it. If you're into, it doesn't matter what gender you're into. It could be anything. But that's that. Thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. And we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So let's see what we get for everybody. Cards 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3 here, people. Let's see. I need like 2 more shuffles here. 1 and 2. So let's see. Yeah, it was all about birds. I have like a minor obsession with birds, so that's why I'm always talking about birds. But all right, 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, love it. All right. All right, if you pick card number 1, you have the Temperance card and Justice card. I feel like if you pick card number 1, I feel like you could be either trying to deliver justice or you could be receiving justice. I feel like you need to be patient, of course. It's like this is major balance as well. Both cards can represent like trying to bring something into balance, and I feel like you will. So there's really nothing else to say there. The Justice card says you kind of get what you feed, right? The Justice is cause and effect. It says where you put your energy is what you're going to get back. So make sure you're putting your energy into things you want with that card. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the Sun and the 4 of Swords. I feel like you're waking up to something here, card number 2. I feel like you are realizing something. This is like enlightenment with the Sun card. It's almost like you know what makes you happy. I keep telling people Neptune, retrograde, and Pisces, things that make us feel good will be extremely obvious. We need to move towards things that make us feel good, plain and simple. So we need to like work on businesses that make us feel joy, that bring happiness, even if it brings happiness to other people as well. That would not be my focus though for you, card number 2. I would, your own happiness is what you should be focusing on with the Sun. True happiness as well. We're not talking about like fake happiness. So I feel like for some of you, you're just like waking up in life with these 2 cards. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the 6 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. I feel like you're going from conflict to success here. I feel like some of you maybe have experienced a recent conflict with the 5 of Wands, but I feel like you're kind of like coming through with a victory here with the 6 of Wands. So I feel like there's success coming in for you here, card number 3. I feel like this involves communication, so some of you might be needing to like communicate in a situation, or maybe someone's communicating with you. Feels like an immature situation, like maybe someone was immature, maybe they made an immature decision or something like that, but I feel like there needs to be communication here. I feel like there's going to be a victory. I feel like some of you are like worried whether or not you're going to have a victory. I mean, obviously you will with these 6 of Wands. So I would let go of the fears here, but yeah, love it. So thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm going to answer questions now. Of course, Super Chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many questions as I possibly can. Liz, thank you for this Super Chat. Really appreciate you. Do you see anything in love for me? I'm a Capricorn. You have the Death card and the High Priestess. Could be a Pisces coming in for you, or a Scorpio. Could just be a water sign coming in for you. So definitely love. I feel like you're going through a change in love. The High Priestess is like saying it's time. I feel like it's like time for you to take action. So I feel like it's time for you to get out there and date and like all that other good stuff with this card. So love it. Christina Gomez, thank you for the Super Chat. Will I see anyone for love this weekend? I would say no, probably not, if I'm being honest with you here. Yeah, Hermit. I feel like you'll be in Hermit mode if I'm being honest with you. Of course, Christina, that could always change, right? I always say, tarot is not set in stone. So, you could always make this change, but I'd say probably not based off the cards. Gabrielle, thank you for the Super Chat. Cards for relationship, 6 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. It's like you're thinking about the past with this person, or you're hoping this person comes back from the past. You have the 9 of Pentacles being single, 7 of Cups. I feel like needing to get on the same page is what I would say to you here. So I feel like the 2 of you need to get on the same page, Gabrielle. I feel like that will bring you closer together. Nanya, hello. Thank you for the Super Chat. Well, I enjoy my new job. 8 of Swords. Like, I would say as much as you can enjoy a new job is what I would say to you. 8 of Swords, like, feeling a little bit stuck. But, I mean, I feel like when we get a job, sometimes we just feel, a little bit stuck. I don't really feel like it's that big of a deal. And the King of Cups is, like, happiness in general. So I feel like you will enjoy it. Patty, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. You say, hi, is Virgo man missing me? Will I see him soon? I would say yes. Ace of Wands, still passion here. You have the 5 of Cups here, 2 of Pentacles. I feel like there's a choice here, basically, whether or not you see him or not. So I would 2 of Pentacles says needing to make the choice to see him, needing to put in the work, needing to communicate with him or whatever. But I feel like there's a choice that needs to be made. Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning is what I'd say to you. Tita, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, what do I need to know at this time? Hierophant and the Two of Swords. I feel like you need to trust your intuition big time. So I feel like that there could be a lot of things that you want to do or a lot of changes you want to make or whatever. And I feel like you need to trust your intuition with these cards, Tita. Even the Two of Swords is like a head over heart decision, but it can also represent your intuition. Like just needing to trust your intuition on a choice. So that's what I'd say to you. Donna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, love ever. Yeah, of course. You always get a fire sign in your readings, Donna. Thank you, by the way, Donna. King of Wands, Ten of Wands, needing to release burdens. But yeah, I feel like there could be a fire sign coming in for you. You say, all my work on my website going to pay off. It's live now. Should I invest? Well, you have the Five of Swords here, this Ace of Swords. Yeah, definitely. I love the Ace of Swords for anything online. Five of Swords just like not being sure. And it also says like, put it out into the world. And the Ace of Swords is a victory. Definitely very good for online. You say, should I invest in Healy for my health? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like if you want to, if it feels right, then yes. I feel like you could if you wanted to. Nunya, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say cards for next week. Page of Wands, King of Swords. I feel like you should focus on having fun, and I feel like you should focus on adventure as well, being very spontaneous. King of Swords, like very stiff, very stuck energy. So I would get out there, is what I'd say to you. Rashad, thank you, or I should say Rashta, sorry. Thank you for the super chat. When will Ali contact me next? Right away. Again, I don't trust psychic timing, Rashta, just so you know. I don't trust any psychic that claims they can tell when something is going to happen, but I feel like soon. This is like someone charging right towards you, and so quickly. Jeanette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for the month of July. You have the Fool. I feel like it's time for you to get started on something, Jeanette. The Fool says it's time for you to take some sort of leap of faith. It says, like, you are more than prepared to get something going. So I would say take a leap of faith for sure. Diana, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. And you say, looking to see... for cleaning business outcomes for long-term commitments. Very successful. King of Pentacles is something long-term. Two Wands, yeah, I like this. Two Wands is like taking the lead. It's like saying you need to take a lead in this situation if you want it to be successful. But King of Pentacles is like permanent, long-term success. So a lot of success is what I'd say to you. Courtney Fletcher, thank you for the super chat. You say, is it time to reach out to B? I would actually say yes. Four Wands here, Red Wands. I would say yes. I feel like you could if you wanted to. So, yeah, I would go for it. JC, thank you for the super chat. You say, card for Deb Gold, just fired, and emotional day. Deb, fears definitely coming up here. Four Cups. I feel like this is opening you up to a lot more opportunity than you realize, Deb. So I would just, I know it can be a scary time when something like this happens, but I would just stay open and realize that there's like probably a lot of opportunities that are coming in for you. I feel like this is like a good thing, not a bad thing. Mr. Maurice, hello. Thank you for the super chat. What do you see for me next week? Three of Cups. You have a celebration and some sort of ending with the Ten of Swords. Strength. You feel like you need to be patient. This is like wanting to have a celebration sooner. I feel like this is saying don't celebrate too early is what I'm getting. Like I feel like things are going well. But I feel like this is Ten of Swords is saying don't celebrate something like some sort of win too soon. That doesn't mean you won't be able to celebrate it. I feel like it's just saying don't celebrate too soon is literally what's popping into my head. I feel like you need to be patient right now, Maurice, as well. But I don't know. I like this. I feel like things are going well. KDC, thank you for the super chat. You say, do you see the 401k split going in my favor? I would say I'm not a big fan of this. I would say no, if I'm being honest with you here. I'm not crazy about the Three of Swords and the Devil, so I'd say no. April, thank you so much for the super chat. April, if you have a question, pop it in down below. Alex Salazar, thank you for the super chat. You say, spent the day with Virgo. How does he feel? Queen of Pentacles, Star. I feel like there's hope and renewal in this situation. So, like, probably wanting to spend time with you, wanting to be with you, and, like, all those other things. So, I feel like they, are enjoying this, wanting to spend time with you. I like it. Marianne, thank you for the super chat. You say, my Pisces is very distracted lately. Are we okay? I feel like they are a little closed off, but yeah, Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty, happiness, dating, love, happy home, happy family. I feel like they're fine, but just distracted is what I'd say to you. Power of the P, thank you for the super chat. You say, anything to be aware of with near future? Thank you, by the way. And you have the World here. The Queen of Wands, very attractive at this time. That's like getting everything you want, really. Queen of Wands says, get out there, like especially if you're looking for love with the Queen of Wands. The world says get out into the world, but probably in the future. So, love it. Yanni, thank you for the super chat. For love, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely a change or a turning point in love. So I feel like there could be new love coming in for you here, or there could be a lot of success. So love it. Letitia, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will I reconcile with Eric? Will I see him tomorrow? Nine of Cups here, Seven of Wands. I feel like there's still love here, but I would say not tomorrow. I wouldn't reconcile tomorrow. Seven of Wands is still defensive energy. There is a change. There is a positive change here. Letitia is what I'd say to you. Look at this. Chariot, victory. Is one of you a water sign? I'm wondering, but I feel like there will be a victory here. I just wouldn't rush it. I would just take your time. And kind of like allow things to happen, basically, but not. I feel like in the near future. So, but I just wouldn't rush it, is what I'd say to you. But I'm not so sure that you'll see him tomorrow. Yeah, definitely take your time. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles says you will get what you want, but you should definitely take your time. Sagittarius with Moon and Aries, thank you for the super chat, and thank you for the kind words as well. You say, can I please have a couple cards, general messages, life direction, anything? I just feel confused for sure. Sorry to hear that. And you have the Eight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups says, walk away from things that challenge you, walk away from things that confuse you. It is a card of needing to walk away from toxic energy. The Six of Pentacles is like saying, be very careful where you put your energy. Six of Pentacles is a card of investment of your energy. He has a balance here. He's trying to balance things out. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. I feel like you need, teamwork, I feel like would be a good idea for you as well. So the Three of Pentacles says allow people to help you in all areas of your life. That will probably get things moving forward a lot faster. Gabrielle, thank you for the super chat. Cards for relationship. What's next? Lovers here. The Emperor. This could be some sort of commitment. Page of Swords. I would just go with the flow in this situation is what I feel like saying to you. But lovers. So definitely love. The Emperor is saying follow a plan. Page of Swords is saying be curious. Just have fun, have a good time, all that other stuff. Yeah, next card, Four of Pentacles, commitment. So love it. Delphine, thank you for the super chat. Should I take the position I applied for? I would say yes. Two of Cups, perfect match. So I would say definitely yes with this card, no doubt about it. Diana, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You stay here. My mom is in very poor health and her financial problems, including her house, sucks. It's been rough taking care of it all. What you got? Sorry to hear that, by the way. You have the Nine of Swords. Definitely a nightmare, right? Dealing with a nightmare, being stuck in a nightmare, dealing with a lot of difficulties. But you have the Eight of Pentacles, so definitely a lot of success here for you. Yeah, Empress. Empress is going from winter to spring. It is a card of kind of coming out of the cold. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you are coming out of the cold here. I feel like there will be improvements, is what I'd say to you. Michelle Kelly, thank you for the super chat. For love, you have the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Quick success. I feel like you're moving towards success here with the Eight of Wands in love. The Nine of Cups is like a wish. So I just say make a wish in love. Elise, thank you for the super chat. You say, is my business idea a good idea to start this year? I definitely feel like you could get started. Let go of your fears here. Six of Swords is moving on to calmer shores. Definitely, yeah, look at this. Ten of Pentacles, success, abundance. So yes, definitely a good time for you to start. Elise, again, thank you for the super chat. You say, is CT going to be better? You have the Tower and the Judgment card. I would say yes. Judgment is like a rebirth. So I would say yes to you for sure. So yes. Amira, thank you for the super chat. How would MH feel about my message? Very good. Ace of Pentacles is well-received message, literally. So I feel like that they will feel very good about a message from you. And anything I need to know right now, Three of Wands, I feel like you need to kind of take a leap of faith. The Three of Wands is waiting for the perfect moment. To do something when there never will be a perfect moment. So I feel like you need to take a leap of faith with this card here. Veronica C, thank you for the super chat. Is Kate capable of changing? Magician, yeah, I would say with time, yes. So yes, I feel like Kate is capable of changing, yes. Shelly, thank you for the super chat. You say, will I get a video call from James? I would say yes. 2 pages, literally a message, and the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, an offer, news, good news. So I would say yes, Shelly. I feel like you will be getting a video call here for sure. So yes. All right, let me just switch decks here, people, real quick. And let's see. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Should I be transparent with the Aquarius or wait? What is she thinking about us? Kelly, Ten of Swords, I would wait here. Page of Wands, I would wait for maybe a couple weeks, basically, before opening up more. You say, what is she thinking about us? The Fool, wanting to take a leap of faith. Page of Swords, this is like wanting to see where things go. So, I feel like they would be open to that, is what I'd say to you here. Lisa Elliott, thank you for the super chat. You say, new job coming. Yeah, Six of Wands, quick success or just success coming in for you, Lisa. So I would definitely say yes, I feel like there is a job coming in for you for sure. Melissa Reed, thank you for the super chat. You say here, Pisces here, card for myself and my Aries, please. Knight of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor. Here, you have the Tower. This is like some sort of breakup. Was there a breakup? Ten of Wands, a lot of burdens. It's like, I don't think this is as bad as it looks. I feel like there just needs to be some work put into the situation to improve it, is what I would say to you. But, you know, could be burdens, basically, is what I would say to you. Chariot, yeah, I feel like there'll be a victory for you here. Ray Lee, thank you for the super chat. Ray, if you have a question, pop it in down below. Stacy Randall, thank you for the super chat. You say, is it time to let go of Jimmy? This looks like love. I mean, there's like hope and renewal here, but I would say if you're not seeing forward movement, then I would say yes, you know, obviously, but I would say, I don't know, this looks like love to me, if I'm being honest, but it could also be like hope, or there being a lot of hope in the situation, so maybe not, actually, is what I'd say to you. Christina Gomez, thank you for the super chat. You say, will Andrew Scorpio try to see me again? Let go of your fears. Knight of Swords here. Nine of Wands. I wouldn't give up on this. I would say yes. I would, you know, but I would say don't give up on this at this time. Ray Lee, thank you again for the super chat. What does the universe have in store for me? The universe, right here, with the Hierophant, Queen of Pentacles, resources. I feel like this is like an increase in your resources, or this is like more resources coming in for you. So it could be like more money, more abundance, more success, pretty much, you know, anything like that. Margarita, thank you for the super chat. Margarita, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Sarah, thank you for the super chat. You say, crushing on a Scorpio, is it mutual or not? The Hermit. I would say no, if I'm being honest with you. I don't like that Five of Pentacles. It's like feeling left out in the cold, is what I'd say to you. There could be a third party here, or they could be seeing someone or something, is what I'd say to you. Robin, thank you for the super chat. Should I start to get into shape after the retrograde? I would say right now. It's a great time to do it, right? So Knight of Pentacles says get to work. So I'd say right away, basically, from home. Rosalind, thank you for the super chat. Rosalind, if you have a question, pop it in down below. Margarita, thank you for the super chat. You say, been married for 16 years, been in toxic relationship, reconcile this January, is there divorce? You have the Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty, improvements, Four of Wands, marriage. I would say no. This looks like marriage to me. So I feel like you could fix this if you wanted to with these two cards. Robin, again, thank you for the super chat. Will I get the XCC job I just interviewed for? I feel like you could. You have the, this is a very good card, is what I'd say to you. You have the Wheel of Fortune, so definitely a lot of luck and like a turnaround for you, Robin. So I feel like you could get this job for sure. Lonnie, thank you for the super chat. You say, how will my love life go in the next few days with the Gemini? Ace of Wands, very passionate here. Empress, a lot of attraction, a lot of abundance. So this is like growth here. The Ace of Wands can represent roots sometimes, like it can represent almost like the beginning of a commitment. So I do feel like there could be the beginning of a commitment here. Six of Cups, happiness, a return. Yeah, this looks pretty good to me, is what I'd say to you. Robin, thank you for the super chat. Will we go partial in class or 100% virtual? Whatever you want. This, I feel like partial, though, is what's popping into my head. So I'd say partial here, Robin. Robin, again, thank you. You say, will I get the iPads? Yeah, I feel like you will. I feel like I've said yes before, and I feel like saying yes again. So I feel like you will here for sure. Veronica, thank you for the super chat. You say, cards for holiday weekend. You have the Death card of Transformation, Seven of Wands. I would just like this is like wanting to have fun but not being able to because of the virus, right? So I feel like everybody is like stuck in the same boat here, but still not bad. I mean, you know, probably like resting and relaxing. And for your Scorpio fiance, the Moon, the Judgment card, it's like a commitment. The Moon is like needing to ground it in reality. The Judgment card is like a rebirth in the relationship, so that looks pretty good to me. Ray Lee, thank you for the super chat. Should I move now or wait? I actually don't think it matters, honestly, with the King of Wands. To me, the King of Wands kind of just says that you can do whatever you want. So I feel like you can do whatever you want with this King of Wands is what I would say to you. But I feel like you could move right now if you wanted to. Yeah, justice, balance. So yeah, I feel like you could if you wanted to. Rosalind, thank you again for the super chat. Give me a card for Anthony and Edwin. Don't know which I should let go. Love them both. Here, I would say the Pisces, I feel like, is better. Edwin, here. The Cancer, it's like you're holding on to this with the Four of Pentacles. I would pick the Pisces, Rosalind, is what I would say to you with this card right here. Tina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Collective card for Pisces, please. Watch the whole live and missed my sign. For Pisces, what do you know? Doesn't surprise me. Pisces, Jesus, you know what I was going to say next. Nine of Cups and the Eight of Swords. It's like literally, like I say to Pisces every single night, Pisces, you can have whatever you want. The Nine of Cups is a card of wishes and wish fulfillment. Eight of Swords says, get yourself out of the stuck situation. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is like success and abundance and good things coming in here. So I feel like there is a lot of success. Pretty much everything you want, Pisces. But it's like you got to get out of your head. The Eight of Swords is being stuck in shallow emotions. But it's like saying that Pisces can have some sort of dream. But I feel like Pisces has to believe it. Ace of Pentacles, accepting an offer. Eight of Wands, quick success. I'm telling you, Pisces, there's so much success for you. It's insane. So I feel like you just have to believe it. Make it happen. So that's that. Where was I? Bradley, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Whatever Divine wants me to know. Two of Pentacles, the King of Cups here, the Page of Cups. Could be a love offer coming in for you. So if you're looking for love, definitely could be a love offer. Could be a water sign. Two of Pentacles, like having a choice to make. If you're trying to make a choice between two people, I would say pick the more mature person with this card. So I feel like you need to, like, I would pick maturity over, all else, basically, is kind of what this says here. And I would also focus on having fun. I feel like you need more fun with that Two of Pentacles is what I would say to you. Marielle, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will I get an offer from both jobs I interviewed for? Yep, definitely. Three of Cups, Ace of Swords, victory. This is like some sort of victory or some sort of win. The Three of Cups is a celebration here, Marielle, and the Ace of Swords is a victory. Look at this. Ace of Cups. Are you kidding me? Two aces. Yes, definitely. Very, very positive for you, Marielle. So, definitely. Jenny, thank you for the super chat. How does Allie feel about our situation? Is there anything I need to know? Sun, happiness, King of Pentacles, Four Swords. Like, I don't know if you're on a break or whatever. I feel like there's happiness here. Like, there's long-term potential with the King of Pentacles here, but it's like delays. Why are there delays here for you? Six of Swords, choppy waters. Yeah, I feel like there's still attraction here. It's like there's some sort of bridge needs to be overcome here. Or it's like you could just be going through a period of time with this Six of Swords. So if you're in separation, it's like maybe you're just on a break with the Six of Swords and there are delays. I feel like there's attraction here. I feel like there's a lot of potential here. I'm not really getting a solution other than patience, literally. So I would just be patient in this situation, and I don't tell anyone to wait. So that's what I'd say to you. Margarita, thank you again. You say, will I get a new job or be called back at the current opportunity? I feel like you're going to get a new job. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles to me is very specific. Six of Pentacles to me says you could be sick of an old job. So I feel like you're going to move on to something new is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I'd be patient, but definitely something new. Bridget, thank you for the super chat. My friend, she is a Pisces. Why things are difficult for her? Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Anxiety is what I would say here. Page of Pentacles, Neptune's in Pisces right now, Bridget. And I feel like that's what is making things so hard for Pisces right now. For some Pisces, not all Pisces, is like emotions and anxieties that just don't even exist. Page of Pentacles is expecting the worst, but actually getting the best if you believe it. So that's what I would say here. It's like they're expecting the worst, but they need to kind of let that go, basically, is what I'd say here with the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like they need to release anxiety, basically. Letty, I answered your question right when you super chatted, so you're going to have to go back and find the answer. CA, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Any romantic love coming in for me? Seven of Swords, let go of your fears. Two of Swords, I feel like you just need to make the choice. Eight of Pentacles, just putting the work in. Like, people always ask me, will I find love now? Or whatever. I'm always like, we can have love whenever we want it, CA. So it's like, we just have to get out. We just have to put the work in to find it. So I would just get out there and date, is what I'd say to you. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is like a perfect match. It's like something permanent in your life. So, and it's also like your treasure in love. So I would definitely say yes. Sagittarius with Moon and Aries, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say here, I recently made an direct but indirect invitation to a Gemini gentleman I enjoy spending time with. I didn't get a very positive response. Will things get awkward from now on? Please card. Devil, I feel like you'll be fine. Devil is like definitely like worried about the awkwardness, worried that things will be awkward in the situation and everything like that. The Magician is like saying use your powers of manifestation to kind of like get around this. Seven of Cups, I don't think it'll be too awkward is what I'd say to you. Gemini right here. Queen of Swords, I would say no. I don't think things will be too awkward here. I feel like you'll be fine. Jojo, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, can I have a card for my teenage granddaughter? I'm worried about her. Thanks for the great reading. Thank you. You have the Four of Cups, Five of Wands. Five of Wands, by the way, is just like adolescence. You know, Five of Wands can represent immaturity. You know, and I don't mean that in a negative way. You know, I just mean, you know, it can just represent immaturity, being young, right? So she could just be learning at this time. Yeah, Three of Wands, growing. Three of Wands says she is expanding with the universe, as we all are. So I feel like she's just on a path to learning life with the Three of Wands. I feel like things will be fine. Yeah, Two of Wands, she will take the lead. She will find success, basically, is what I'd say there. All right. CA, I think you super chatted twice. CA, if you have another question, let me know down below. I'll be happy to answer it for sure. But I am all caught up here, people. So if you have a question, and I have not answered it, and especially if you're new, let me know, and I will stick around for a little while longer. Amina, will my ex Cancer approach me soon? Hold on one second, Amina. Let me just see here. King of Pentacles, King of Wands. I would say, yeah, I feel like it's possible, actually. Star, I feel like there's hope here. So I would say yes to you. Yes, for sure. CA, it's okay. CA, if you have another question, let me know. If you have another question, and I will answer it for sure. Hiromi, how does the Gemini Sun Libra Moon guy feel about me? Tower, this is like some sort of loss or something like that. Yeah, I feel like there's no action here. Wonder Girl, how does Taurus guy feel or want from me? The world, so like dating. CA, thank you again. Next big news, you have the Death card in the Page of Wands. Major transformation here is what I would say to you. The Death card is like a major transformation, and the Page of Wands is like adventure or needing to go on an adventure. Yeah, look at this. The Sun, the Four of Wands, could be marriage. Could definitely be love coming in for you here, CA. Now, this could be like some sort of commitment or happiness coming in for you here. Yeah, I think you just need to open up to it, is what I'd say. And this was what your question was about romantic love, right? I feel like you just need to open up to it. The Fool, exactly what I said to you. It's like, I feel like the next big thing coming in for you is love. I feel like you just have to open up to it. So, love it. Ray, will I get married to my current crush? I would say yes. You have the Hierophant. This is a card of marriage, so definitely a possibility. Lakima, you say, will my soulmate contact me? Aries, Four Cups, Four Swords. Not right now is what I'd say. I feel like in the future, though. Chariot. Juliet, love card. You have the Six of Wands. More attention, like everybody else. I mean, Chiron and Aries. Again, if we want love, we have to get attention, plain and simple, with Chiron and Aries. Chiron and Aries, too independent. We got to open up. We got to get out there into the world to find love. Nunya, hello. Thank you for the super chat. I feel like you're walking away from things that no longer serve you. This could be love coming towards you, Nunya. So I feel like there could be love coming in for you, or could be some sort of commitment with these cards. Could be a lot of happiness as well, I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like you're very attractive at this time, so definitely could be love. I love it. Letty, you say here, temperance. I would be patient, Letty, is what I would say to you. You say, I did reconcile with him. Yeah, I would be patient. I wouldn't rush this, is what I would say to you. I think if we're reconciling with someone, we have this tendency to, like, want to rush right back to that person. I think that's, like, the wrong move. You know what I mean? I feel like we should ease back into it if we're going to do it. Lettuce Pork, how does, Kurt feel about me? Confused? I feel like there needs to be focus. This is like a loss. Curious Cat, what Steph has in mind for her husband? Wheel of Fortune, return, or luck, a lot of luck. Space trucking, cards for current job at the moment. Eight of Pentacles, love this. Material success on the horizon, so definitely money. Liz, yeah, I feel like your Cancer man does miss you, so yeah. Cammy, you have the Eight of Swords, set yourself free. I feel like this is like being stuck for no reason. Naveed, hello, you say, I'm moving next month. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. How's it going to go? Very good. 3 Cups, celebration, 7 of Pentacles. I feel like things are going to go very well for you here, so I feel like things are going to go very well, for sure. Deborah, I pulled you a card earlier, but you have the 10 of Pentacles. Basically, Deborah, what I said to you when I pulled you a card earlier is that I feel like things are going to be better than you think. Like, this is actually opening you up to more stuff, so love it. Amanda, yeah, I feel like your Capricorn does want a commitment here. I would just take your time, actually. The Knight of Pentacles is slow, so I would take your time. I wouldn't rush anyway, but I do feel like they want a commitment. Shelly, what's up with your Pisces? I feel like they're withdrawn. I feel like they're, like, in hermit mode, is what I'd say here. So that's that. But, all right, everybody, I think I'm going to cut this off here. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. Remember, I will have, all the readings are up on the channel. I will be back here tomorrow night. I will also be here the 4th of July. Of course, we're not allowed to go anywhere anyway, right? So, or at least I'm not in this state. So I'll be here on the 4th of July. Definitely come here on the 4th of July evening, because I'll be here. But thank you, everybody, and thank you for being here, and have a good night.